everybody, Jason here of GhostbustersNews.com. As always, Ghostbusters News right here on YouTube. And today we're talking about the brand new book release by Eaglemoss Hero Collector entitled Ghostbusters: The Inside Story. Now before I dive too deep into today's video, if you'd like to buy Ghostbusters: The Inside Story, we've got a link right down below in that description. Click it and buy your copy today. Actually, let me add, there's two links down below in that comment section where you can click and buy this today. The first link is a link just for the book itself there, and the second link is a link for the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive bundle pack. And you're probably saying, Jason, bundle pack, what are you talking about? Well, a bundle pack, not only does it come with, well, Ghostbusters: The Inside Story, it also comes bundled with this, a 12 by 16 inch art print of that beautiful, beautiful cover design. And I mean, just take a look at this print. Of course, we got the main four Ghostbusters up front there. We got Vigo the Carpathian right down below them. Up above them, we've got Slimer, we've got the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, we got the Ecto-1, we got the Terror Dogs, Scoleri Brothers, and of course, Gozer the Gozerian. And not only do you get the book, Ghostbusters: The Inside Story, and that print, but you also get a certificate of authenticity. And as you can see from the certificate, these are limited to only 2,000 pieces. Alright, so back to the book itself, we're gonna give you guys a bit of an inside look at Ghostbusters: The Inside Story here. But before I do, if you are building Eaglemoss's Ecto-1 right now, I know we just cut a video on the Ecto-1, the majority of the content in Ghostbusters: The Inside Story is from the Ecto-1 build. So if you're building this, you may not want this, but then again, if you're a collector, you're probably going to want it all. If you're not building the Ecto-1, I mean, you're certainly absolutely going to want this book. You're going to need this book. Once again, buy it, link down below in that description. Let's crack it open and show you why you need it though. Now if you're a keen observer, there's a high chance you saw this on the cover being advertised, but the book does feature a foreword by Ivan Reitman. And of course, if you're talking about the making of Ghostbusters, you've got to touch on the original Ghostbuster, Dan Aykroyd. Now, one thing I really love about this book is they've got like little factoids kind of being thrown in here. Like this one right here, it says, "Busted. Rumor has it that the black Cadillac Miller Meteor seen in Ghostbusters also appeared in the 1967 murder mystery In the Heat of the Night. It didn't. The ambulance in that film was a 1959 Cadillac Eureka." So there you go, a rumor busted right here on like the 14th page in this book. Let's keep it going. Let's see what else we can find inside of here. We of course get features on the other actors like Bill Murray, Harold Ramis, and Ernie Hudson. A highlight of this section is certainly an interview with Violet Ramis Steele, Harold Ramis's daughter. There's also a great section in here featuring tons of concept art. Some I've seen, some are brand new to me. And this concept art includes characters like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, Slimer, and later on we even get concept art of characters from Ghostbusters 2, like the Scoleri Brothers and Vigo the Carpathian. Now, one of the areas where this book really does differ when compared to some of the last or past Ghostbuster books released, it's chock full of interviews. Like right here we got an interview with the producer of like all things Ghostbusters, Joe Medjuck. And even these pieces include like little factoids as well, including this shot featuring Joe Medjuck's brief cameo in the original Ghostbusters. Did you know? Did you know that was actually in the movie? Did you know Joe Medjuck was in the first Ghostbusters film? Well, now you do. There's also some great images in here of flight suits, uniforms, and also a lot of the gear and gadgets from Ghostbusters. And we're talking like proton packs, we're talking like the Ecto-1, the containment unit from within the firehouse. I mean, heck, even the firehouse gets its own section inside this book. Of course, there's also features as well on the Gatekeeper and the Keymaster themselves, Louis Tully and Dana Barrett, Sigourney Weaver, and Rick Moranis. Like really, so much stuff is touched on here. I mean, we get information about, of course, the iconic No Ghost logo, an interview with Walter Peck, William Atherton, even a lot of the lesser known characters like Jennifer Runyon, who played like the female student at the beginning of the first Ghostbusters film. Like seriously, Eaglemoss Hero Collector, you guys went above and beyond with this book. One of my favorite parts in here is also a look at some of the work that Boss Films did in the original Ghostbusters film, as they touch on bringing characters like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man and Slimer to life. And as I turn the pages page by page by page, I am once again just blown away by a lot of the images here. Some I've seen certainly before, but so many that I've never ever seen before. And one of the most important areas of Ghostbusters that often gets overlooked, they certainly feature here, which is of course the music. They talk about Elmer Bernstein's work, they talk about all the soundtracks released of the original Ghostbusters film, and of course we can't talk about Ghostbusters and music without touching on Ray Parker Jr.'s classic 1984 hit, Ghostbusters. Now the book itself runs 233 pages, the vast majority of it though being the original Ghostbusters. We do get some coverage of Ghostbusters 2 starting at page 174. And being that I love me some Ghostbusters 2, I love whenever a book does some fan service to, well, honestly my favorite of the Ghostbusters movies. I know that's kind of sacrilege to some people, but yeah, I like Ghostbusters 2 more than Ghostbusters 1. Sue me. We get some great concept artwork of how the Ecto-1 could have looked in Ghostbusters 2, including a mod podge of it being like hybrid with like a taxi cab. And there is a huge article in here featuring the Scoleri brothers, probably the most memorable ghosts from Ghostbusters 2. And some of the concept art here for those Scoleri brothers is amazing. Like, look, just look at this piece right here, with some of these early illustrations showcasing the brothers as giant skeletons. And remember when I was talking about concept art of Vigo the Carpathian? Well, I mean, check out some of these pieces right here. And there is so much more information in this book surrounding Ghostbusters 2, and so much information from Ghostbusters 1 I just kind of glossed over there because I want you to experience for yourself. I want you to buy your own copy of Ghostbusters: The Inside Story. Buy yours today, and once again, you can pick up just the book itself, or you can pick up that bundle pack that comes with Ghostbusters: The Inside Story, that beautiful 12 by 16 inch art print, and the certificate of authenticity. That is all I've got for you here right now. As always, be sure to subscribe to Ghostbusters News here on YouTube and bust that little bell notification icon. Also, if you'd like to support Ghostbusters News, we've got the Patreon page, Ghostbusters News Patreon page. We've got that down below in the description, the link to that down below in the description. And that does it for today's video, guys. As always, be sure to subscribe to Ghostbusters News right here on YouTube. Bust that little bell notification icon. If you'd like to help out Ghostbusters News, we've got a Patreon page as well. We got a link to that down below in the description. And that's it. That's all. I will see everybody right back here next time. Ghostbusters News right here on YouTube.